the mic to you.
Hi. Good morning, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, thanks to our beautiful Chris, right, for your introduction. Yeah, actually, my name is DeRong from Singapore. Okay, today I'm so excited to share with you about the EmpowerMe mega trend, right, and the business opportunity in the next decade. So, have anyone seen me for the first time today? If yes, please type 1. Right? Yeah, today. Okay. So I think before I start, I would like to congratulate every one of you who has gotten your first ever LumiSpark IO, right? The new skin first ever device that go digital. Okay, today I will be sharing on the opportunity, the business opportunity behind EmpowerMe. But I think before I start, I would like to share my data story. Okay, previously before New Skin, I have 18 years in credit management experience. 18 years. So credit management, what do I do? I analyze industry, business viability, and give credit, right, to individual. So I need to have good market sense, and actually my signature can cost me my job, because what if the company cannot pay, right? Then I answerable. So actually, in short, that's how Chris mentioned credit management. What do I do? Actually, in layman term, I always say I collect debts. I'm debt collector, but legalized. Of course, who collect debts here? Also like me last time, right? Actually, collect debts, right? The people who collect debts, actually they are not human, right? They are superhuman. Why I say superhuman? Because, right, imagine you have to collect debt from people, and at the same time you have to make them like you. So only superhuman can do that, right? Okay. And of course, being a debt collector actually is not stress-free, right? It's stressful. You can see, right? They say you will look like your occupation. Actually, that's exactly who I am. You see, last time I have to look fierce. I cannot have smooth skin, laughing faces, right? So if I have that outlook, basically it's very difficult for us to collect them. So you can see, right, and during that time I'm in my 30s, but I look way older, and of course I have tummy, right? So of course eventually I know that collection, right, is not a job that it's a job that nobody like, right? Actually, when my customers see me, they will run away, right? But of course it's not happy to do, right? It's not happy to go to work every day, but actually I always think of ways, right? I always tell myself that actually I'm thinking of I'm there to help people to manage their debt. So of course, right, when you see this cash flow quadrant, right, I believe a lot of you guys also read this, right? Actually, I read this cash flow quadrant in my early days, in my early 20s. So of course, after I read this book, I think actually it's not relevant in Singapore. Why? Because actually it's not relevant. It's not relevant. It's because I don't have capital during that time. So I think it's nonsense. Okay, but eventually I still want to explain why it's so important and change my life. After I really go through, and of course you see, right, ESBI. You all know, right, ESBI, E is employee, right? Actually, employees, like a lot of people in the world, right? We work for a living, especially after graduate. We need to work. Of course, a lot of my friends, right? Actually, all my friends work for. I mean, after graduate, they start to work. But actually, after work, right, some of them, they want to have an iron rice bowl. They work for the civil servant, right, and have better pay, actually stable. Actually, for myself, right, because during the time when I come out to work, right, it's 1998, it's a financial crisis, so I got no other choice. Then I become a debt collector, and after that, 18 years in this line. And of course, as is self-employed. So what is self-employed? Like, actually, a lot of my friends, right, they, after they reach 35 years old, they go and drive taxi. Actually, it's not that driving taxi is not good. Okay, it's just that they need to drive. They earn good money, right? Example, they told me they earn 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, but they need to drive more than 12 hours, 6 days a week. So of course they say if they don't drive, they have no money. They can't go for leave. They can't go for long holiday. And this is not the lifestyle I want also. But even though it's earning good money during that time, in my at the age of 35, I don't know. So, and for business, right? Business, actually, for me, I find a lot of options to look for business. For example, franchise. During that time, I look for Subway. No, Subway is not that popular yet. So but eventually I don't go for this idea, because it require a lot of capital outlay, and of course I don't like to take risks, right? And you know, right, being an employee, right, like most Singaporean, or basically most people, right, when you go out to work, right, we'll go through 3 phases, right. The first phases is we will marry, right, we save our money, we marriage. Okay, after married already, right, we use our saving. Then after that, we save again. Then the second phase is we buy a house and renovate. Then after that, we wipe out our saving again. After that, we save again. And the third phase is what? We start our own family. Then after that, we wipe out our saving again. Then we start to save again, right? So actually, this process happened to me, right? And of course, if you ask me to use my saving, right, on a risky business venture, actually, I don't think I want to do that. Okay, and of course, my surrounding family also do not own a business themselves. They are all working, so I do not have an expertise, right, to look into this area. Of course, an investor, right? Actually, investor actually is the business, right? You can see, right, the business generating the income for investment. Actually, if you ask me an investment, I read from Robert Kiyosaki. Actually, is that when we find a business that generate passive income, right? Then with the passive income, we invest, right, to solid asset, right, property, right, to have more passive income. This is what I like, right? Actually, I was thinking, is there a business, right? Because this business is not like, you know, those small shop, small SME kind of business. This business is like maybe like franchise, like Starbucks, this McDonald's kind of business where they have a system of its own and generate passive income, right? Then from there we can reinvest the income on hard asset, because actually this is my idea. I want to reinvest to property to generate more passive income. I don't know whether any of you have this idea like me, right? We want more passive income, right? Okay. And how do I get to know Nu Skin, right? Of course, I have been introduced to Nu Skin by my wife's sisters, right? Eve, who is now a millionaire in Nu Skin, right? Or right now they call COE. Actually, Eve introduced my wife with a set of Garbanis spa when she's on her first month of confinement after giving birth to my second son. So after that, she get started with the Garbanis spa, she shared with her friends and colleagues. Then after that, eventually we embarked on TR90 together. Okay, when we embarked on TR90, right, in 2014, why we embarked together is because last time when she was having her first child, right, I bought her a handbag, right? Then after that, the second child, I said, hey, maybe why not we transform together? And who knows, right, we really transform through a set of TR90. So you can see, right, from uncle and auntie look, right, to so young and handsome. And if you ask me, right, for guys, right, confidence level, right, self-confidence is very important. You know, after I transform, my self-confidence show up. Of course, after, you know, transform, then my sister-in-law Eve, right, she shared with me that actually there's a business opportunity behind this anti-aging technology, right? Because where on earth, right, can you find something, you know, some supplement you take already, right, then you become younger, right? Actually, to me, actually it's beyond this world now. Then Eve told me that actually what is age lock technology? It target the source of aging, right? So then after that, after 10 months, I go full force, I do full time in Nu Skin and leverage on the age lock opportunity. And you can see, right, even with the recent age lock we set, right, when in my 40s, right, I thought people in the 40s, right, with blood pressure above 130 plus is normal. But who knows, after taking reset, right, my blood pressure go to 110, 115. You know, it's amazing, right? Good can be better. So that's the power of our age lock product. And of course, I want to share with you the age lock science, the revolutionary anti-aging product. What you call revolutionary? I want to share with you this revolution of technology age, right? So you can see, right now we all know that in 2030 in Singapore, right, the government is supporting the EV market, right, the EV car. So we all know that sooner or later, right, actually in Singapore we will see a lot of EV car coming out. And not only that, you see iPhone. Now the latest iPhone 14 Pro, right, the megapixel is 48 megapixel, no? You know what is 48 megapixel? It's equivalent to Pro DSLR standard. So you can see, right now, even a handphone, right, used to call last time, can replace the DSLR image. That's so amazing, right? And of course, digital lock. If you go around people's home, right, almost all new flats, I would say, they have digital lock already. They no longer using traditional lock with key. So what do digital lock do? Use thumbprint, right? Your fingerprint. You set this password, key password, right? Even you can assign password to your relative, sibling, or parents, right? For them to come into the house. So it's pretty amazing, right? And of course, you can see right now, this in just 10 years, the cameraman and pilot both lose their job, right? Why? Because it take over by drone, right? So you can see, right, just 10 years alone, that technology advanced so fast. So it's pretty scary also. And of course, with the recent change in external environment, you can see interest rate increase, right? Interest rate. So what do we mean by interest rate increase? We will be expecting above 4%, right? Because there will be a coming increase, right? Expected increase in November and of course February next year. So why the government, US government, keep on increasing interest rate at such a fast pace? Because of the word inflation, right? Because you know, if you know, the US government, right, the Federal Reserve, right, they in order to curb the inflation, they're willing to increase the interest rate and even willing to put the economy to recession. So this is how scary it is, right? So inflation is no joke. And of course, in Singapore, very close to us, you know, we'll be seeing GST increase next year 8%, and the following year is 9%. And of course, with the recent COE, right, 6-digit. I don't know about you, 6-digit. In some countries they can buy a car already, but in Singapore you still buy paper and own for 10 years, right? So the external environment really changed nowadays, right? It already affecting us, especially inflation, right? Now you go this maybe Johnson coffee shop in shopping center, right? Right now the coffee sell for 180, right? And the cup getting smaller. So we all feel the pinch, right, of inflation. Our money is getting smaller. Even our saving, right, in the bank is also shrinking, right? We cannot buy a lot of things already. Of course, the direct insurance set to disrupt the industry. Of course, what is direct insurance, right? Do you know that actually Raffles Hospital has their own so-called hospitalization insurance or not? So they actually, after I get to know, hospital also provide hospitalization plan, and you know their premium is so low. I was quite shocked. I thought, is it real or not? Then they say, because they take away the middle person, right? Then they are able to reduce the premium, right, to such a low level. So I was quite shocked, no? Actually, you know, internet, right? Internet. Now people are getting, you know, insurance online already. They don't have to go through middlemen, okay? So this is a change in the external environment. And of course, interest rate affect the mortgage rate also, right? You all know, it's above 4% now. Singapore banks take away the fixed rate already. So they expect more increase next time. And choices decide destiny, right? Actually, my choice is very important because it decide my destiny. Okay, right? Everyone, right? We started out as employee, but after the age of 68, right? We have to retire. Even if we have the ability to work, right? The company cannot renew, right? Because we will be put under contract. And of course, after retire, I see a lot of people who, after the age of 68, right, they have to look for other means to survive, right? So actually, this is a classic example of zero-sum game. So after we work for 40 years, right, contribute so much for the company, right? Eventually, at the age of 68, we have to go. Go means go, right? So this is the fate or destiny of being an employee, right? The company is not going to pay us after we retire, okay? And of course, self-employed, like I said just now, self-employed earn good money, right? But I would like to say, a lot of self-employed people, they need to work on weekends and even away from the family, even outstation to other country, right, to work. And if they don't have a peace of mind, because actually time to them is money. So because when they go for holiday, right, they have to, you know, they have to worry about their own business. Because if not, you know, their business, their customer may go to other people, right? So of course, and the next one is traditional business, right? Actually, I see this traditional business is very close to me. Why? Because in my previous platform, I do debt collection, right? I know every crisis, right, there will be a lot of company go bankrupt, burst, especially COVID-19. Why? Because the number one issue is cash flow issue, right? And you can see, right, to start a traditional business, right, you have to fork out maybe 100,000, 6-figure, right, to start the business. Then not only that, after you fork out, right, you have to break even in a span of 1 to 3 years, right? And I can tell you that company with a lot of bad debt issue, right, or go into cash flow problem, right, usually are a company that is not more than 10 years. Okay, and of course the last one is Nu Skin, right? Of course, you may ask why I made the decision to choose Nu Skin. Actually, many people, right, including our parents, right, they ask us, hey, why we have a stable job last time, we bring home 5-figure income, why you want to quit, right? Hosebo, right, we have gone crazy. Why we have a stable, sit in the office with paid leave and CPF, 好好不要做，然后 got work do want to do, they come and do Nu Skin. I told them that actually working can only survive in Singapore. We all know what we work to survive in Singapore. Maybe we have some saving for June and December holiday, but I can tell you that we can never double our income, right? I can never double my income that time, right? Even I work so hard, I can never double my income. And of course, I don't want the zero-sum game outcome, right, of self-employed, employee, traditional business, self-employed, they retire with the business also. I don't want the zero-sum game result. And of course, I also not here for the front portion of the Nu Skin. You can see, right, the front portion. Because if I'm here for the front portion, right, actually I must well work, right. The reason why I quit and do Nu Skin full-time is because I want the bad portion of Nu Skin, right, the bad outcome, right, where there has, it will be an exponential and unlimited income outcome. So this is the reason I told a lot of people, right, I'm not here for the front part, I'm here for the outcome, the end result of Nu Skin, which we will have financial and time freedom. That's why our position decide our positioning, right? So my positioning is very clear. I want a long-term, stable, continual high income. I don't want just to have a active income, that I struggle to survive every month for my monthly expenses, that kind of thing. Actually, to tell you a story, right, actually in 2018, 3 years after I embarked in Nu Skin, right, actually my whole department got retrenched. And if you know 2018, I'm in my 40s already. So you know, right, if I'm in my 40s and I got retrenched, what happened? Right, it's quite scary, right? I cannot be getting the same pay again, right? Cannot be getting the same pay again. So I have to start over again. So, but luckily, I embarked on Nu Skin. And of course, why Nu Skin, right? Okay, Nu Skin is the Forbes 100 most trustworthy company, and it's a New York Stock Exchange listed company since 1996. So actually, during that time, because I'm into business analysis, I analyze company also. Actually, what does Nu Skin do? Actually, they do a lot of back-end logistic, right, or logistic account management, website, distribution, manufacturing, R&D. So I do not have to take care of all this because Nu Skin company take care of all this already. They even pay commission promptly. They got the IT infrastructure, that kind of thing. But then if I partner with Nu Skin, what do? I just need to share product, right, and share business opportunity. So actually, if you ask me, this is a zero-sum game, zero risk investment, because I do not have to invest any amount to Nu Skin in order to partner with them, right? So this is one of the reasons why I partner with Nu Skin, because it's no risk, because I don't like risk, right? And of course, you may say, Nu Skin, company, direct selling, very low class. Actually, to be fair, last time I also think it this way, right? But after I get to know more about Nu Skin, actually there are a lot of professionals that is doing Nu Skin, right? And of course, if you know, right, Tesla and Volkswagen in Singapore, right, actually their business model is also direct selling. So does that mean that Tesla, right, in the beginning he start with direct selling already? So Tesla is a low class company? No, right? And of course, because of Tesla business model in direct selling, it's so successful that actually Mercedes, BMW, and a lot more car makers, right, even Toyota, they want to adopt direct selling model, because if you know in Singapore, right, the car is so expensive and the middleman, right, they take so much profit out of it. And of course, there's a direct selling entrepreneur certification program in the Western world, in Europe and US. So if you ask me, right, direct selling really contribute to the future. It's not just what we think like in the dinosaur age, a very not so professional kind of profession. And of course, now we into the revolutionary anti-aging technology. What is this revolutionary anti-aging technology about? So first, right, we are the first anti-aging company to be featured in Discovery Channel, right? So what is Discovery Channel? Right? Example, if a company want to pay, right, this Discovery Channel a lump sum to advertise their program, their product, their technology, actually they won't do so, because they only research and showcase, right, technology that change human life, right, that transform the world. So New Skin Company is one of it. Why? Because of our anti-aging technology. And of course, you can see on the top left-hand corner, the two monkeys, right? Monkey A and B. Of course, monkey A, both monkey are of the same age, right? 30 years. But monkey A is a buffet monkey. That means they eat as and when they like human like us, right? But of course, they also grow old naturally, and you can see the gene expression on the left-hand side, right? Is full of weight. It's normal, right? All the hair drops. But monkey B, right? Same age, but how come they look so different, look so young, right? Because it's based on the science called CR, right? Calorie restriction. And you can see, right, the expression of the gene, right? More green. So based on this 30 years of research, right, on the monkeys, right? Because monkey gene is so close, is 98% close to human. New Skin is able to come with this technology, right? You can see youthful, more green, age, more red. So with a set of ingredients, right? They're able to know that after consuming this set of ingredients, our drink express to be more green. That means this set of ingredients, right, is able to reverse the aging cycle. So this is all science, right? It's not just plain talk, okay? This is really science. And we have all the science paper available online. And of course, not only that, New Skin, we have 75 PhD level scientists to partner with. And not only that, they have 2 R&D center in US and in China. So imagine, right now, what is anti-aging technology? We are partnering with a 75 PhD level scientists plus 2 R&D center. And these two, right, to a company is cost. That means they only generate cost. It's not revenue generating department. So it's very important to have these two, because when we have these two plus, right, New Skin has the only and most complete age-related genetic data bank, right? More than 500 million gene expression data point. So right now we talk about big data, right? Oh, sorry. Okay. So right now we talk about big data. Okay, sorry. Okay. And when New Skin have 500 million gene expression data point plus 75 PhD level scientists and 2 R&D center, right? What we can do? Right, big data is the in thing nowadays, especially for Facebook and Google, right? Why they are so successful is because they have a lot of data available on hand to do a lot of things, a lot of miracle, right? Actually, for New Skin, we also have 500 million gene expression data point, and with this data point, right, we are able to produce innovation product, right, anti-aging product every year. And since 2009, right, we produce a lot of anti-aging product, and of course, not only we can produce a lot of anti-aging product, right? A lot of our product are award-winning, okay? And of course, you can see, right, the Motley Fool, right? He mentioned New Skin has found a successful niche and it's come out with new product every year, right? Each year. This is the Apple of anti-aging company, right? Because for Apple, right, iPhone 3 until now, iPhone 14 already. So many 11 version. So actually for us, right, for New Skin, right, we also come out with new product every year, and the latest product is, right, Reset and Lumispa IO, right? And of course, if you do not know, Agelog is a 10 billion brand. So, just like I mentioned, the first product for Agelog is 2009, and we achieved 10 billion, right, in 2019. In the span of 10 years, right, from 2009, the sales of our Agelog brand is 6 million, and in 2019, after 10 years, it hit 10 billion mark. So what does this mean? And what does this explosive growth in sales means to you? Right? A lot of market demand, right? So it's already proven, right? It's already proven that, a lot of people demand for anti-aging. The market is there. The market is hungry for anti-aging product. And a lot of people has been age locked, including myself. And I'm not sure, have you age locked also, right? So if not, you have to age lock yourself. Okay, and we are the only solution for our gene, right? We have the most complete anti-aging solution. We have the inside and the outside. So inside is all the supplement to anti-age our body, right? Our health, and outside is all the skincare gadget, right? To make us look and feel youthful, right? Look youthful. Okay. Actually, we are the only company, right, that have both inside and outside. Actually, SK3, right? For example, they only have the outside. They don't have the inside supplement. So that's why we are the only company, right, that represent both. And with this, right, the best business is when you can be a solution provider to people's daily needs. So when we have the outside and inside anti-aging product, what does this mean? Because we are in people helping people business, the market potential is unlimited, right? Because it's a people business, right? And people grow old every day. And when we talk about people grow old, we will have age-related illnesses, the three highs, the high blood, high cholesterol, and high blood sugar. And of course, as long as there's still people in the world, right, we will definitely have opportunity, right? And of course, in 2025, right, the anti-aging market is projected to grow to 1 trillion. 1 trillion. So it's really a huge potential in the anti-aging market, right, for us to leverage on. And of course, this is my 10 years challenge. On the left hand side is my wedding photo, and on the right hand side, 219, you can see, right, we look better, younger, right? So this is the power of age lock. Actually, when I embark on this business, right, a lot of people, especially my friends, my guy friend, ask me, hey, why I want to partner with a skincare lady business or skincare new skin? Actually, I tell them, actually, I don't see new skin as a skincare lady business, I see there's a business opportunity behind the age lock science, right? Actually, it's like Bill Gates. Who know Bill Gates? Any one of you know Bill Gates? Every one of us know Bill Gates, right? Only Bill Gates do not ask, right? Actually, people think that Bill Gates is doing IT or computer, right? Actually, no. Actually, he don't do IT and computer, right? He is a business person, right? Who see the vision of the technology revolution and ride the wave and become one of the richest person in the world, right? Actually, for us, it's also the same, right? It's not just about the product, right? It's about the technology, right? That whether we can ride the wave of technology. And of course, after I do new skin, right, actually, I can tell you that I travel the most. I travel the most in my lifetime when I do new skin. Actually, before that, I don't really travel. And people always think that, wow, we go holiday. Actually, no. Actually, when people think that we are going for holiday, actually we are doing new skin, because new skin is a lifestyle to us, right? We can go as and when we like, and like when we want to go, we go, right? When we want to extend our stay, we extend. We will go back when we miss our home. Basically, you can see, right? We can like go travel as and actually before new skin. Actually, I so afraid of travel. I don't even dare to take 1 week leave. Why? Because after taking 1 week leave, I come back home. I come back to my office, I got 1,000 over email to clear. So if you ask me, right, the value here is as and when I want to go, I just go, and come back, I'll just come back. And of course, after COVID-19, actually before COVID-19, I got my iWatch. Then I got to know actually exercise in the morning is very important now. It helps your body to burn whole day. It's especially true. So I always advise my tier 90 customers to exercise in the morning. But of course, morning no people. Of course, have people, the retirees. So you can see not many in the park. So we really like to exercise in the morning because the air is so fresh, right? And of course, after advising my tier 90 to exercise in the morning, right? To be frank, they say they cannot because they need to work. But of course, no choice. I ask them to exercise before 8. Right? Before 8 is good, because if you exercise too late, right, your body cannot rest properly. Okay, so this is one important tip, right, for tier 90 customers. Okay, and okay, this is my car. Actually, I'm not here to boast, but I'm here to show you, right? When I work, right, I just thinking of getting a 4-wheel will do, right, to help me travel, because I got children to carry, to bring to and fro to places, If not, I will ride my bike, because last time I'm a biker, But after doing new skin, right, you can see I got my first Mercedes, right? Then after that, I upgrade to a new E-Class, right? Actually, I'm not to show off, but I want to show here is it's about the change in mindset, right? It's about the change in mindset and dare to dream. Because last time when I work is just work, go back home, then what's there to dream, right? But after I come into new skin, right, actually it's about dare to dream. And of course, I read a book that says, if we expect nothing from life, we shall have nothing and be left behind, because the world is always moving ahead. So this is especially true. We need to have dream, right, for our life. And of course, besides having dream, right, we also do a lot of crazy stuff, especially for my children. You can see, right, who is the Princess Fiona and the Gingerbread Man, right? Actually, we participate in a lot of activity, but this activity is especially super memory, right? Because we go to her school, right, and participate. Not only that, after that we bring her to our office and can see who's the dowager, right? She's our new skin GM, right? Actually, we really have crazy fun all together, right? Even until now, right? My daughter Athena, right, she still remember this scene, actually this event that we bring her dressing around like Princess Fiona and Gingerbread Man. Actually, if you ask me before I work, right, wow, you know, I cannot do this. If I do this, what will my subordinate think of me, right? Crazy people, crazy boss. Actually, over here at New Skin, I can be myself, right? And bring joy to a lot of people. Really see them smile and always collect memories in my New Skin journey. And over here, right, you can see it's always good that we must know that who are we fighting for, because we do New Skin for a reason, not because we got nothing to do, right? But over here you can see a baby, right, a very cute baby. Actually, I always say when she born, she's like a kitten, size of a kitten, because she's my elder daughter Athena, right? She's a premature baby, right? She stay in NICU, newborn in ICU for more than a month. Actually, if you know, ICU in Singapore cost 6 figures, right? Basically, during that 1 month, after 1 month plus, I actually wipe out all our saving. But I can tell you, after embark in New Skin, when she was 3 years old, right? Actually, of course, you know, premature baby, they have to do a lot of therapies and follow up. You know, after I embarked on New Skin when she was 3 years old, myself and my wife had accompanied her for all her therapies without missing. Even COVID-19, I will still bring her for her therapy. But of course, my wife go out, then I wait for her outside. But I can tell you, therapy in Singapore is not cheap. If you ever know, therapy in Singapore is not cheap. And of course, grateful to New Skin. I not only have the time to accompany her, I also have the income, right, from New Skin without worrying about depleting our saving. So maybe some say that actually money is not important, but I would like to say it's important if you want to give the best to our family, right? So really grateful to our New Skin and my decision to change and to embark here. And I want to share one of my business partner, Vanessa, right? She's my ex-colleague and she stayed at home for 6 years after giving birth. Actually, she cannot lose her tummy. Then after that, through a self-1090, her tummy flattened. Actually, what stay-home mom means, right? Basically, she lost all her contact network, connection to the world. She's like stay-at-home already. Her world is her home. Like all stay-at-home mom, right? She always take money from her hubby, right? Actually, it's normal, right? Stay-at-home mom, of course, take money from hubby, lah. But after New Skin, right? She has the ability, right, to buy what she want, right? Recently, she got her dream bag, Last time she mentioned she don't dare to even step into the boutique, right? Right now she's so confident to go into boutique to buy her bag, and recently she also got her iPhone 14 Pro, right, for her use for her business, right? So I would like to say that actually Vanessa, right, she's from a stay-at-home mom to a mompreneur now, right, with network spanning across all over Malaysia, Penang, KL, and JB, right, with airport, So thankful to New Skin, her life also transformed. And another of my business partners, Siqi, right, actually she graduated from NTU, right? She's definitely ex-colleague in hospital, local hospital, with a VFA, right, of 0.5. That's why she's so skinny. But who say VFA 0.5 don't need TR90, right? Because she was bothered with a high cholesterol issue. So after a self TR90, her cholesterol issue normalized already, improved already. So through New Skin, right, you can see she managed to fulfill her dream, right, to buy Rolexes for herself and her mom, And of course, this week, you see at September 25th, right, this week, yeah, she just gotten her very own condo, and she's a singer, so capable, right, really, yeah, so happy for her. And what I see from my these two business partners is not just an improvement in quality of life and time for their family, but I see them transform to be a better daughter and a mother for her children. Okay, and right now the EmpowerMe, right? So what is EmpowerMe? Smarter approach, better result, product discovery, digital tool, and sharing communities. So let's have a video. can see, right? LumiSpa.io, your skin coach. So fantastic video done by New Skin. I don't even have to come out with a single cent to do this powerful video, right? Okay. So what is EmpowerMe vision and strategy, right? It's about providing digital experience, right? Connect devices and product, and of course social commerce, right? And our social commerce is about empower consumers to join communities of like-minded people, right? Products all over the social media, strengthening our brand as the #1 at-home beauty device system brand. So this is our EmpowerMe vision and strategy, right? And if you do not know, New Skin company, they spend 500 millions, right, in EmpowerMe. So which company can invest this amount? If you ask me, right? Of course, if you know, right, New Skin is a US listed company. When they want to invest 500 million, do you think it's an overnight thing? Or they have to go through a lot of research on the market potential and growth? Definitely they go through a lot of research, right? For example, let me ask you, if your company, right, want to invest 500 million, what is your expected return? If your company, and this is your money, and you invest 500 million, of course it's not just to recover 500 million, right? That is break even, right? Your growth, right, the potential must be at least minimum 1 trillion, right? And of course, you know, right, when New Skin, they invest 500 million and their expected return is 1 trillion, right? So you see the difference, right? The difference is a lot, right? Huge, right? And of course, if you know, New Skin only channel of product is through us. Every one of us, the distributors, right? So imagine if they invest 500 million and their returns is more than 1 trillion, right? The potential growth or the income, right, will benefit everyone if we grab this opportunity, right? And the best thing is we don't have to come up with a single cent for this 500 million investment. And when we start to share, we start earning already, right? So this is the potential of EmpowerMe. And of course, the LumiSpa.io, just now you see, right, it's a personal coach, right? Customize our personal preference to cleanse our skin, right? Now, everyone in the world, I think almost everyone has this mobile phone. If people who don't have mobile phone, they also want to get a mobile phone, right? So imagine, right, everybody, right, they have this personal coach on skincare on their mobile phone, right? And imagine last time, who do you learn your skincare from? Because the school, right, after I asked so many, even for myself, I don't remember anyone teach me about how to take care of my skin, right? Like maybe you can ask your parent, that kind of thing. But right now, right, EmpowerMe means what? Means everyone with mobile phone, right, will have a personal skincare coach. And everyone with a mobile phone will be age locked, right, in the world. So this is very, very scary. And of course, in New Skin IoT roadmaps, right, LumiSpa is our first ever device, right? Then after that, followed by a lot of innovation product coming out until 2025. Actually, a lot of devices are already in the pipeline, in the making. So this, right, if you see carefully, right, what does this mean? This means New Skin is creating an opportunity, right, for skincare ecosystem. And of course, New Skin, right, is the company that is able to fulfill this 5 market. So what is this 5? Internet of Things devices, subscription market, gig economy, social commerce, and personalization of devices, right? So no other company, even Netflix, Uber, Grab, is able to fulfill all these 5 market. So what does this 5 market bring to us, right, or relate to us? It's about the market potential, right? You can see, right, Internet of Things, right, like smart home, smart TV, like smart aircon, example, is the market potential for 2025, right, is 1.6 trillion. The subscription market, right, Disney Plus, right, Netflix, right, the market growth for 2025 is 1.5 trillion. And the gig economy, right, Uber, right, Grab, is expected to grow to 455 billion by 2023. And social commerce, right now we all know that after COVID-19, more and more people, they start to use their mobile phone to purchase, right? And it's expected to grow 3.4 trillion by 2028. And of course, personalization, right now, anything that talk about personalization, the people will love it, right? So, especially social commerce, right? Right now, if you ask me, the aunties market, right? The aunties, right now, they are start after COVID-19, they start to learn about how to use their mobile phone to purchase. If you ask me, this group, right, this market group, right, haven't really opened yet. But slowly and surely, right, once they get used to buying online, actually, you will be hooked, you be hooked and continue to purchase online. Nobody is going out to buy things in the future anymore. And of course, for the Internet of Things, as I mentioned, right, by 2025, the potential growth is 1.6 trillion, and the premium skincare and the beauty device, right, is expected to grow by 54.62 2 billion and 9 billion. So there's a lot of potential. And Nu Skin have this new vision 2025. That's why you see on the video, right? To becoming the world leading integrated beauty and wellness company. Actually, this is very important. I say again, to become the world leading integrated beauty and wellness company. World leading means what? We want to be number one, right? Integrated beauty and wellness company powered by our dynamic affiliate opportunity platform. So actually, if you ask me, when we have this new vision 2025, right, it empower everyone, right, to give us once in a lifetime opportunity to ride the wave of technology evolution. And I want to give you a business case study on Apple, right? Apple is, everybody know. Actually, to me, I also very interested in Apple. Actually, it took Apple 42 years to reach 1 trillion in value, right? And in the past 21 weeks, it earned another 1 trillion. So this is so powerful, right? Because of the continuous of product innovation, right? iPhone 3 to iPhone 14, iPad, MacBook, keep on having new product pipeline. And of course, the key is right now they go into the second tier of innovation, which is called their Apple ecosystem, right? So what is this Apple business model all about? Last time, right, they just produce product, channel out to the market and consumer use, right? Right now, actually, Apple, right, they are going into a so-called ecosystem, right? They use devices, right, as channel to distribute its service. Like example, if we use Apple product, Apple Music, Apple TV, Apple Arcade, right, iCloud, Apple Cloud, right, for services. So actually, Apple use the product as to provide, to channel out the services to consumer, right? So the subscriber like me, right, actually we want the digital experience, the experience of the Apple, right? So that's why we are being so-called spider web into Apple ecosystem and cannot use Android. So basically that is what it's all about. And for Nu Skin, right, actually we also like have similar business model. Okay, the old business model is we produce the devices, channel out to the market to consumer. But right now, because Nu Skin, we also have an innovation of product in the pipeline, and we also moving into ecosystem, right? Because once our digital devices reach out to the marketplace, right, and our friends, including myself, I will subscribe to the service, right, because we want the personalized digital experience. So this is why EmpowerMe, right, is so powerful, because we will be enrolled into this ecosystem of digital personalized experience. And right now we have, just like I mentioned, we have the H-Log, right? H-Log Science, the 10 billion brand, right? And EmpowerMe, I can tell you, it's a life-changing opportunity for every one of us, right? It's the beginning of a new era, and now is the best timing, okay? Because our founder, Brett Rooney, he mentioned that actually our founding was based on innovation. We have always wanted to be 10 steps ahead of everyone else. So right now, example, if you think carefully, when Nokia, that period, Apple want to come in without a button, right? Actually, a lot of people are not skeptical to use it because they say, hey, no button, how to use, including myself. But actually, it's the same as Nu Skin now. Actually, we are the first company, right, to provide IoT, right, for devices. So this is way ahead of every competitors, right? Because if you ask me, right, when we talk about Lumi Spa IO, our first digital product, right, we have no competitor, right? It's a no competitor market, right? And of course, our Dr. Joe mentioned that actually our product won't embarrass us, because outside thought is cheap, really thought is cheap, but we have the data, product and success story, right? Proven success story to show everyone, because everyone has already, it's not ready, right? Right now it's a new beginning. And of course, the richest people in the world look for and build network. Everyone else look for work. So what does this mean? We have the opportunity, right, to build network with our system. We call success together. And why network is so important, right? Network, because network is our asset, and asset produce passive income, right? And we have passive income, we will have freedom to do whatever we like to do, right? So if you ask me, in my previous occupation as an employee, actually I don't have a network. I don't have an opportunity to build network. To be frank, because I don't know how to drink, I don't socialize. After work I go back home. So how can I build network, right? Or so over here, right, in my network there are people who are better and smarter than me. So by building network, right, in Nu Skin platform, right, we are able to achieve US 23,000 per month. And our network determine our net worth, right? This is so important because with success together, our system, right, we are able to build network not just in Singapore, globally, right? And of course, network is our asset and generate passive residual income. Is like you own a lot of property, right? As in Singapore, we know we like to buy property and rent out to people, right? So actually in over here, right, it's also the same. We over here we build network to generate passive income. And of course, what is a residual compounding cash flow? So cash flow is very important, as I mentioned, because cash flow kill a company, right? So what I look for is a compounding cash flow, which means that when we build network, we build asset, we can scale out our asset globally, right? And of course, we not only want to have cash flow and build asset globally, we must have an infinite residual return. That means the return will never stop. And of course, beside that, the most important is to leave a legacy business for our family members, our loved ones, right? And of course, one-time income or lifetime income, right? If you ask me, I don't want a one-time income, and because it's go back to zero, I do already, next month start over again, right? It's a back to zero plan. Okay, what I want for and look for is a lifetime income that continue to flow, right? The income continue to flow on to my next generation. And really, network is king because our system, right, success together, has the know-how to build network, and we also have our own app for training, right? Building network is the only solution, to be frank, because of network. It transformed my life, right? And of course, we also right now we have the opportunity, right, to not only partner with the 10 billion age-lock brand, but the new EmpowerMe, right? So, if you ask me, right now, is it the opportunity? Of course, yes. And our success, right, can be duplicated. What do we mean by our success can be duplicated? Because in success together, our system, right, we have already created 100 over COE or millionaires, right, in the age-lock era. Right now, we are embarking on a new era we call EmpowerMe era, right? Because of this success story, proven success story, right, in our system, you can see that already, like, ordinary people from all walks of life already succeeded. So you think carefully, what is EmpowerMe era means? More millionaire will be created, right? So I have a question to ask you. If you continue to do what you are doing today, what and where will you be in the next 3, 5, 10 years from now? So this is also a question I ask myself before I get started in Nu Skin, right? If I continue and not willing to change, right, what and where will I be in the next 3, 5, and 10 years from now? So this is a question that I want you to bring back home, because life is a matter of choices, right? And every choice you make makes you, right? Actually, in this world, there are 3 types of people. The first type of people is they believe before they see it, right? The second type of people is they believe when they see the thing, right? When they see the real thing. But the third type of people, right, is when they see already, right? They see opportunity already, right? And they still don't believe, okay? And opportunity of a lifetime, right? Every industrial revolution is an opportunity to create wealth for a group of people who had the privilege to capitalize on it. But this door will never really open to the ordinary people like you and me, right? For example, in 2030, I always say the EV market in Singapore, we all know that 2013, the EV market, almost like a lot of cars will be converted to electric car, right? But I ask you, do you have the opportunity to participate in this EV market opportunity? No, right? Right? We can only see and choose to be consumer. But over here, right, for once, right, we have the opportunity to participate in and benefit from this wellness revolution because of Nu Skin great vision to share wealth with its distributor. So I can tell you, age-lock plus EmpowerMe is a life-changing opportunity for everyone. Grab hold of this opportunity. And of course, this number 1069, right, is the number of millionaire or COE when I first started, right, in 2015, right? And after this year, 2022, right, the number go to 1008. What does this means, right? In 7 years, in a short 7 years, right, Nu Skin has already created 700 over millionaires globally, right, through the age-lock science. So this is amazing. Imagine how much money Nu Skin already paid out to the market, to the people during these 7 years, right? 7 million people, right? $7 million, US dollar already paid out. So starting this year and starting the EmpowerMe era, right now, right, you can choose, right, to be the next COE or millionaire, right? Start by talking to the person who invited you here to get today on how to get started, okay? And this is my last slide. Okay, previously in my job, I always search for happiness. You know, how can collect debts be happy, right? But right now, what I do in New Skin bring me happiness, right? So this is the end of my sharing. My name is DeRong, and I'm from Singapore. I love you all because I love myself. Thank you.